Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the social impact of the two world wars on England. The First World War had a great impact on the British society, and it changed all the Victorian and the Edwardian order, and it established a new feature that is almost equal to what we see in the 20th century Britain. And at the same time, the scale and duration of the conflict with the Central Powers was in that way that for the first time the whole of British society was mobilized, and this the historians have called as the total war. And these changes did not take place overnight in August 1914. It was a very gradual and a cumulative process governed by many reactions to the events that took place by any grand strategy. And the central agent of change was the British state. In the early stages of the war, the role of the British state was largely confined to security issues such as the Defence of Realm Act, censorship, and aliens. But from 1915 onwards, the state power extended its power into new areas. By 1915, there was a pressing need to mobilize greater human resources because they had to produce large amount in the war industries, and therefore they needed lots of labor. And above all, in 1915, the Shell scandal, which was revealed that the competing firms were producing poor quality munitions in wholly insufficient numbers. That is, the quality also was poor and even the quantity was very less. And the Asquith government subsequently created the first of the new war ministries, that is the Ministry of Munitions under Lloyd George. He intensified munitions productions with considerable success, and the output was enormous. And up to April 8, 1915, 2 million rounds of shells had been sent to France. But by the end of the war, France received about 187 million rounds. That is, from 2 million to 187, the numbers had increased. And since it was acute labor shortage in 1915, they made another great change where when only men were employed, now large scale of employment was given to women. And from June 1915, they started employing women in the munition factories, and by the end of the war, at least 1 million of women were added to work in the British workforce. Half of them were employed in the manufacturing jobs, largely in the munition industries, than before, because earlier only men were working there. And the important contribution of women to the war effect was at least partially recognized in 1980 in the Representation of People Act, and it also started extending franchise to women who were above the age of 30. And the British society also changed after the war in other ways too. Like, say, state intervention was extended into areas such as rent control, conscription, price control, rationing, and even to alcohol dilution. And there was a lot of change in the political also. The Liberal Party collapsed and the Labour Party came into power, and the Britain's first near democratic franchise was also introduced. And the First World War broke down some of the class-based habits which we can characterize to Victorian and Edwardian Britain. And the blood sacrifices of the British people demanded some form of democratic payback. The coalition government that emerged from the coup election of December 1918 changed itself with the task of creating a land fit for heroes. And this is the social impact which the two world wars had on England. If you have anything more to add on, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.